Well, what would you do if one day, while at work, the building actually caught fire? Panic, perhaps? Well, a nurse who works at Charlotte Maxeke Academic Hospital in Johannesburg has described her calm in the midst of a storm the day that facility caught fire. The blaze could only be extinguished after 24 hours. She spoke to Masego Rahlaga on condition of anonymity.
While this was happening in one section of the Charlotte Maxeke Hospital in Johannesburg, calm remained on the other side.
It was mainly trying to make sure that our patients are calm and healthcare is rendered.
But that didn't last long.
Then the next thing, people came back and some were not able to evacuate their cars because there was so much smoke and it was chaotic and there was no order.
When she returned to work the next morning, she was shocked to find out that the fire had still not been contained.
We found that there was a hospital beds all over the main entrance. So from what I heard from the people that worked during night shift, there was chaos because some of the patients are on oxygen and when there is smoke, they cannot breathe properly.
840 patients were transferred as quickly as possible to different hospitals, including Chris Hani Baragwanath and Steve Biko. And nurses from Charlotte Maxeke soon followed. It's not the first time. A similar tragedy happened at the facility in March 2017 after a ceiling collapsed. And this has raised concern over the maintenance of the infrastructure, something the provincial government says is teamwork.
The issue of occupation health and safety is not the sole responsibility of the Department of Infrastructure Development. In every building, every employer has a responsibility to ensure that occupational health and safety measures, guidelines, regulations, and the legislation itself are adhered to all the time.
The nurse says no matter the squabbles between employee and employer, only one thing matters.
We know the importance of saving people's lives because we have breadwinners, we have people who are loved by their families.
The hospital is expected to resume some services next week, with patients being transferred back over the weekend. Masego Rahlaga, Johannesburg.